News of the budget cuts has been in the headlines for quite some time, especially this past year. Local papers are covering the story, including our own campus daily paper, the Daily Reveille. And joining us now is Reveille reporter Xerxes Wilson. He's here to talk about some of those headlines and where we go from here. And Xerxes, you are writing about these budget cuts daily for the Daily Reveille. We talked a little bit about the LA grad program that's been proposed by the governor.
Right.
How favorable could that be to LSU? What are some of the positives and negatives for us if that goes through the legislature?
Well, obviously, if it did go through the legislature, which that's a long way away, and also if LSU did meet the proposed performance measures that would allow LSU to raise tuition, LSU could gain about $12 million per year if they raise tuition for 10%. For students, that would equal. Now, this is based on this year's enrollment. It would, for students, it'd be approximately a $520 raise in tuition per year. Now, that would be covered under TOPS, but students would see that, and the university would have more money to spend.
How easy do you think that LA grad program would go through the legislature?
Well, it's hard to say because obviously those in higher education are kind of getting behind it, but the fact of the matter is the TOPS program costs the state a good bit of money. So if you raise tuition, you raise the price of the TOPS program. So I don't know how favorable that would be to the legislature, or they would want to go another route with a required fee that's not covered by TOPS.
And we've talked a little bit about the teacher cuts that have been proposed, the letters that have gone out. Other than that, what changes will students see in the near future?
Well, from talking to students, they're already seeing teachers have less money to spend on teaching. That equals probably more computer-based testing, things of that nature, more things done on Moodle, less handouts, things of that nature. Now, with faculty in general, what we could see is faculty, even tenured faculty, seeing the budget situation as kind of insecure and looking for other places to go. And that's a real possibility.
All right, Xerxes Wilson following the story for us with the Daily Reveille. Thank you so much. Now that we've outlined how this problem got started, where do we go from here? Now is your chance to take a stand. Here's what you can do. You can get involved with Save LSU by signing a petition that calls for changing the state's tax structure and amending the state constitution. Or you can contact your legislator to tell him or her how you feel. Go to tigertv.tv, click under links mentioned, and there you'll find a link to the state legislature's website. Then you can write your representative a letter or give them a phone call. And if you're looking to get involved on campus, you can find dates and times for student government events on our website as well under links mentioned. If you have a question we didn't answer today, please feel free to email them to us at yoursource@tigertv.tv. You can also tweet us your questions and follow us on Twitter at ttv_yoursource. We're also on Facebook. Be sure to check out our page and become a fan of our Facebook page as well. But whatever you do, join the conversation. This is your campus, and we want to be your source. Well, our next Tiger TV special report is March 17th, an hour-long debate with student government, presidential and vice presidential candidates. If you've got questions for the candidates, please submit them in time for the live debate, and we'll ask them on the air. Well, that's our program for today. I'll see you on March 17th for the SG debate. I'm Lance Frank. Thanks for joining us.